Okay, so this is, what are we calling this? 1, 2, 3, hive number 4. Yep, hive number 4. I think my smokers, oh, there's still some smoke there. Let's throw some more fuel in the smoker. God damn, that didn't want to open. Jeez. I don't know if it's the fuel I'm using, maybe. These, I used the Tim Hortons cup holders, and I'm just wondering, maybe there's some glue in there. I don't know. I might have to try something else in the future. This is the hive, the swarm that I caught, and they have a honey super on. No bees on the lid though. Get some of this smoke going. This is nowhere near as busy as the previous hives I looked at. Like, they haven't really properlized these in, maybe a little bit. So yeah, I've moved the Formic Pros from 2 hives so far. The Swiffer pads don't have anything on them other than a bee. Looking down, doesn't look too busy. Doesn't look too busy at all. Not much weight to this one. They see a beetle on the queen excluder. I'm not going to take anything from these boxes. They seem pretty busy right here. That's probably where the brood is. So I'm going to put the cover back on. I am going to come back and put Swiffer pads in all of these once I got the honey off and dealt with that. This out of the way. So these girls are just going to reorientate themselves and go right back in the hive. They're doing really good. And these girls, there's a few stragglers left on the floor. The majority of them have gone back into that hive. Okay, so from this box, anything that doesn't have honey or nectar, see, there's comb there for next year, but I want to make sure there's no wax moth eggs, because they will ruin a wax of comb very quickly. So here we have nectar. There's a beetle. Where's my brush? I put my brush down. A little bit of nectar. We're gonna take the nectar. We're gonna dry it down. This is just a frame of drawn wax, which is a great start for next year, or for whoever needs it. needs to be frozen to remove any pathogens, or not so much pathogens but pests like small hive beetles, wax moth. This side has nothing on it, but this side has honey and nectar on it. Nothing on that frame. Little nectar on this frame. And this frame again has just some drawn comb for next year. Same with this one. Nice frame of drawn comb for next year. Nothing on this one. And just a little drawn comb on that one. This one had just a little bit of nectar. This hive I'm dreading getting into, I'll be honest with you, because this is the hive that I released a video last week, or 2 weeks ago I should say, where beetle mania. And right now I just seen one beetle, 2 crushed beetles, and a few worms here, which are from the larvae of beetles. So there is a possibility that we have a big problem in here. Possibility, probability, I don't know yet. We're about to find out. Now what we might end up doing is taking some frames that I just removed and replacing any that look bad in here if there is a problem with small hive beetles. And that's the beauty of having more than one hive. When you've only got one hive, you've got no other hives to share resources, and that includes drawn foundation. So if I have to put some additional drawn foundation to replace anything that potentially is damaged by small hive beetles, then I have 2 boxes full of it. Look at the beetles, look at the bees in there though. There is a ton of bees in here. I'm seeing a lot of beetles too. I just killed 4 on the lid. Like last week, 2 weeks ago I should say, I did an inspection and there were 30 plus beetles that I killed.